Whenever something bad happens to us, our mind immediately looks for someone to blame. We think it's the right thing to do. It feels earned and justified, and most importantly, it gives us a clear answer to why that thing happened. Think about how many times you've gone through scenarios like this in your head. I am hurt because of that stranger who was rude to me. I am misunderstood because of that friend who wasn't listening. My life is going nowhere because of my parents who neglected me, or because my luck just never seemed to go my way. Our first instinct when dealing with any hardship is to shift our attention to the outside world. There has to be someone responsible for our pain, something that caused this, something that would explain why I feel the way I feel. We tell ourselves, if the world treated me better, things would have been different. I wouldn't feel so stressed, so anxious, so sad, or so alone. And that explanation brings us relief for a moment. But what actually keeps us stuck in that pain far longer than necessary is the way we keep engaging in that blaming mindset without realizing the harm it is doing to us behind the scenes. If you stop for a moment and really think about it, this blaming game doesn't make much sense. Because if you're going to blame someone for your pain, your brain won't be satisfied for long. It is going to look for someone or something else to blame. If you feel like your childhood was stolen from you, your first instinct is probably to blame your parents for it, for not protecting you, for not understanding you, for not giving you what you needed. But your parents probably have their own parents to blame. Maybe they were neglected too. Maybe they suffered in ways that you will never fully understand. And your grandparents, they probably have their own story as well, their own pain, their own causes for suffering. And if you keep going back in time, you will reach your great-great-great-grandparents, and your brain might think they are to blame too. Keep going further and you will reach our ancestors, the very beginning of the line that led to you. But if our ancestors are actually the ones to blame, then you can't leave nature out of it. Evolution, existence itself. Your brain will most likely keep searching for the cause of suffering, trying to make sense of it all. But this blaming game only moves in circles and actually leads nowhere. There is no final person or object to point at, no single root for all the evil. As much as our brain tries to deny it, we are all shaped by forces much bigger than us that we don't fully understand. And we were all dealt a different dice roll in life that is outside of our control. Some of us were more fortunate, some less. Some people grew up supported, loved and understood, while other people grew up hurt, confused and alone. We didn't choose where we were born. We didn't choose our genetics. We didn't choose the environment that shaped our early years. And we don't even really know why we are who we are. Blame tries to remove the mystery of life and reduce it to simple cause and effect. It makes us see people and life in black and white, good or evil. It gives us a villain to point our fingers at. But in reality, we are all products of our environment. Most people don't make decisions out of pure logic and clarity. They make it out of childhood wounds that they don't even recognize. I am not saying people shouldn't be held accountable. We are not perfect. We make mistakes and we hurt each other. And we need to have more awareness in order to treat each other better. All of that is really important. But when the harm is already done, holding onto blame and resentment won't rebuild your life. It won't undo the past and it won't give you control over your future. We can't control what happened or what might happen in the future, but blame takes away the power that you actually have, the power to take responsibility over your life and decide who do you want to become next. As long as you let someone or something else take responsibility for your life, then your entire future becomes dependent on them, on what happened, on what they did, or on what should have been different. Blame simply keeps you prisoner, waiting for life to be fair, waiting for people to change and to treat you better. And while you are waiting, nothing will ever really change. No matter how unfortunate your circumstances may have been, this is the reality you were given and the reality that you have to work with. You may not have power over what happened to you, but you have power over your next decision. You can stay engaged in the never-ending blame, or you can accept your dice roll, start playing the game, and making decisions that are actually yours. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.